Rights to the webcast of this state championship game in the FHSAA Class 4S Football Championships have been granted to Schlick Sports by the Florida High School Athletic Association and is intended solely for the enjoyment of our listening audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without express written consent of the Florida High School Athletic Association is prohibited. Welcome everyone to Navarre, Florida, where we are getting set for this regional quarterfinal matchup between Creekside and Navarre. I'm Noah Schlicksup, and welcome to Bennett C. Russell Stadium, where the 4-seed Creekside has traveled 5.5 hours to face the 5-seed Navarre. Well, we'll start off with this, as according to the FHSAA rules, the higher seed does not always host in round one. If the higher seed does not win their district, but the lower seed did, then the lower seed ends up hosting. That is the case tonight. Creekside stopped off in Tallahassee and did a walkthrough at Florida State University after being unable to practice Thursday due to Hurricane Nicole. They then proceeded to travel the rest of the 2.5 hours here, where they warmed up and are now just 7 minutes out from kickoff, according to the scoreboard, out here at Bennett C. Russell Stadium. The Knights haven't won a playoff game since 2011, their only playoff win in program history. A game where they upset future NFL quarterback John Wolford and Bishop Kenny. And tonight, they'll face a tough road challenge in Navarre. I spoke with Coach McIntyre down on the field before tonight's matchup about how he's getting his guys set for tonight's game. Coach, I just have one question for you as we get ready for tonight's game. It's a playoff game. How do you calm the nerves of your players and get them ready to play tonight?
Yeah, you try to make sure that they understand that every bad thing that happens is on me, and every good thing that happens is because of them. And that's the truth. If the bad things happen tonight, it's because I didn't prepare them as well as I should have. And if good things happen, it's because they're good players. And that's the way we want them to feel. We had a great trip over here. We should be excited and ready to play.
All right, thank you, Coach. The Raiders come in with an 8-2 record in this one. And listen, same as the Knights, their only loss, it's the same record as the Knights. Their only losses coming against 9-0 Pine Forest and 9-1 Niceville. These guys are averaging 30 points per game while allowing just 22 per game. Offensively, they got some weapons, and three guys to watch in this one for Navarre are running back Eddie Love Jr., the sophomore running back who rushed for over 1,000 yards this season, becoming the first Raider running back to lead the team in rushing as an underclassman since New York Jets running back Michael Carter did it back in 2014. Funny enough, he's here tonight, or was, I'm told, is expected to be here watching his former team as the Jets have a bye in this week's game. And listen, Love is a quick and shifty back. If he gets past those linebackers, he's got a solid chance to take it to the house. One or two big plays from him can be the difference in tonight's matchup. However, as I got here, I learned he's hurt and might not be playing too much tonight. So number 28, sophomore Connor Matthews will step in for him. Another quick, shifty type guy on the season. He's got 36 carries for 272 yards and 2 touchdowns while having 1 catch for 10 yards receiving. Speaking of receiving, at receiver for Navarre, Terrence Marshall and Jaden Reese have combined a total 71% of the Raiders' receiving yards and 16 of their 18 receiving touchdowns. This Navarre team has been without their top receiver, as I'm told, Philip Robas, all year. The junior had 6 receptions for 24 yards before being hurt. He's now out for the season. And this offense, they runs through these guys that I mentioned. They all pose a tough matchup for this Creekside Knights team tonight. The key for the Knights, jump out to an early lead and establish momentum. The playoffs are all about momentum. This is a huge mental battle down there on the field. If the Knights can get a couple scores early and jump out to an early lead, that'll be huge for them coming away with the win. Navarre needs to try and slow down the Knights' offense early, get a couple stops on defense, and score when they get the chance. If Navarre can establish an early lead and create a deficit for the Knights to have to climb out of, that will be huge as we get later into tonight's game. The Knights will try to put up some points tonight. Well, they will put up some points tonight. It's a matter if Navarre can make sure they're trying to catch up when they do. That'll do it for pregame. But before we take a quick break before kickoff, let's hear a word from St. Mark's Christian Church. There's a new Roman Catholic community serving Northwest St. Johns County. You're invited to join St. Mark the Evangelist Catholic Mission for Mass on Sundays at 8:30 and 10:30 a.m. at Patriot Oaks Academy on Longleaf Pine Parkway. For more information, check out their website, stmarkcatholic.org. That'll do it for pregame. We've got playoff football coming up next. You're listening to the 2022 FHSAA Class 4S Football State Tournament on Schlick Sports.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to join our veterans and rise for a quick moment of silence to honor the men and women who have made the ultimate sacrifice in defense of our country. Today, we salute those who lost their lives in the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and Coast Guard with a moment of silence. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as we honor America with the presentation of colors and then the national anthem played by your Navarre High School Raider Band. Your color guard tonight, on right rifle, Cadet Chief Petty Officer Caleb McDevitt. With the Navy flag, Cadet Master Chief Petty Officer Seth Garcia. With the American flag, Cadet Ensign Miguel Martinez. And on left rifle, Cadet Petty Officer First Class Seth Mannion.
There is our national anthem. We have got playoff football coming up next on Schlick Sports.
Number 4, Wilson Edwards. Number 7, Nathan Hernandez.
We are live at Navarre High School as Creekside and Navarre get ready for tonight's regional quarterfinal matchup in the state playoffs. The captains are meeting at midfield right now for the coin toss as we are just minutes away from this matchup. Creekside is looking for their first playoff win since 2011. That is also their only playoff win in program history. They've made it each of the last 2 years, only to be beat by Buchholz and Apopka. This time around, they want to change things. They want to come away with a victory here at Navarre. As Navarre will receive, Creekside will kick off at Navarre as the players shake hands, get ready for each of their entrances. Each of these teams come in at 8-2. The winner of this game will face the winner of Flagler, Palm Coast, and and Bartram Trail. And I'm told Flagler, Palm Coast was actually winning that game, upsetting Bartram Trail on the road. That's certainly one we will be watching throughout the night. As Creekside makes their entrance from the end zone, they head to the sideline as Navarre comes out of a big tunnel, inflatable with the giant pirate on top of it. They shift back and forth, fly the Navarre Raider flag, and run over to their sideline. They have a giant pirate ship behind one of their end zone as it fires a cannon. The Navarre flags are flown. The team follows them out onto the field. The band is playing. Teams are on the sidelines. It is time for playoff football. Great atmosphere here at Navarre tonight, as this is a big drive coming up, in my opinion, for Navarre. They need to establish momentum early, get a lead. Creekside needs to do the same. If Navarre can get a quick score and stop the Knights on offense, that'll be huge for them coming away with the victory. This Knights offense gonna put up points tonight. There is no doubt about it. But if Navarre can do what they can to limit them early on, that'll be huge for them coming away with the victory. As the Raiders make their way out onto the field, back to return, Terrence Marshall and Jaden Reese, also the leading receivers on this Navarre squad. Ronald Darajati gets ready to kick this one off for the Knights. They have a dangerous return game, this Navarre team. As music plays, crowd gets loud, smoke in the air. Derajati gets ready to boot this one off. There is a buzz in the air here at Navarre High School. Navarre's last playoff win coming in 2018. Creekside's in 2011. Each of these teams are hungry for a victory and hungry to move on in these state playoffs. Derajati gets ready to boot this one off as the Navarre side makes noise. They got cowbells, they got their voices, and the official's going to take a quick pause on this one. And I think it is because Navarre has their drone flying above the field. They're pointing at it, and they want it back down, I believe, as Navarre, I've watched their film, they fly the drone during every game, but they talk it over with the officials. The drone stays up. I think they've explained that it's theirs. I don't know, but after that, here we go. Let's try this again. Derajati lines it up. The kick is up into the air past the 40-yard line. Taken in. Just a little squib. Navarre takes it in around their 37-yard line. An interesting kick there. As Navarre will take over with good field position. Part of the thing is, I think the Knights are trying to avoid that return game. It is a dangerous one. As they'll give, that's Love. Eddie Love Jr., the running back, gets the handoff. He was said to be banged up, but he gets a yard on that carry there. He gets the start. Dangerous for Creekside. The sophomore, quick, shifty, right there, and the Knights able to hold him to a minimal gain. 3 receivers outside for Navarre. An extra lineman in the formation as it's pass caught. Navarre getting close to the first down markers and to them. They got a first down. Jaden Reese on the reception. Reese, the leading receiver for this Navarre squad. 12 touchdowns on the year. Look out for him and Terrence Marshall. Those two combined for 71% of Navarre's receiving on the season, including 16 of their 18 touchdowns. As a give to Love. Gets towards the sideline. Anthony Aiko meets him there. Love going to get forward for a good 3-4 yards. Set up second down for the Raiders. This Raider team comes in ranked 68th in Florida, 11th in 4S. Coming off of a loss to Niceville, where Niceville controlled the time of possession. Navarre allowed 3 fourth-down conversions late in the fourth quarter that helped Niceville seal their victory last week. As another give to Love. Love is met by Ian Mooney and Ashton Anderson. Still able to dive forward and get a couple yards. That will set up 3rd and 3. Knights side making as much noise as they can. They got a better showing than I thought they would. A good couple hundred fans over there. All of them making noise. Navarre gets set up. Hunter Pfizer at quarterback. No more. It's Wildcat. Eddie Love Jr. trying to take it himself. He gets wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. No, sir. Creekside stands tall. That'll set up 4th down and 2. And on comes the punt team for Navarre. .10:04 to go in the first quarter. Creekside allows a first down. Looking to potentially get off the field early. Take control of possession. Back to receive for the Knights, Andrew Kelly. He's got 1 return touchdown on the year. As the kick is up and away. Taylor Gardner with the kick. Bounces at the 17. Takes A backwards bounce, then rolls back forward towards the 15-yard line, where Creekside will take over. Markham at the 16. And on comes this Creekside offense. They've done exactly what they want to do so far. They force an early punt, take over with 9:37 on the clock in the first quarter. Sean Aschenfelder out at quarterback for the Knights. Wilson Edwards will play tonight, but Aschenfelder getting the start. He fires a quick screen pass to Brennan McMillan. Gets to the outside, towards the sideline, out of bounds for a 6-7 yard gain. Nice quick little screen to McMillan. Brennan McMillan has had a lot of success these last few weeks. Knights quick back to the line of scrimmage, using some tempo. They give it to Nicky Williams, cutting to his left, fighting forward for yards, getting close to the first down, but it doesn't look like he'll get quite there. Right at the 25, it'll be 3rd down and 1 for this Creekside team. Knights got trips formation to the right. One receiver to Aschenfelder's left. That's Ashton Reynolds. And diving forward, Aschenfelder takes it himself, getting past the first down. Creekside gets the first. Aschenfelder's helmet comes off, so he'll have to sit out a play or two. Wilson Edwards in at quarterback. The Knights not wasting any time. They're back to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10 now at the 27. We're scoreless so far. 8:45 on the clock in the first quarter. Edwards takes the snap, gives to his right. That's Nicky Williams. Williams stopped for a minimal gain of 1 yard. 2nd down and 9. Knights again moving fast, trying to keep this Navarre Raider defense on their heels. As Edwards, no, that's Aschenfelder back in the game. Pass over the middle of the field. Caught by Ashton Reynolds into Raider territory. Gets up to the 40-yard line before being taken down. I get a little too high with my voice. Don't want to be cracking the entire time. Trips to his left. Aschenfelder sets up in the gun. Fakes the give to Williams. Runs to his left. Finds McMillan on the outside. He gets forward for a good gain of 8 yards before being forced out of bounds. Knights offense on the move. Love to get a quick score early on. Aschenfelder again takes the snap, gives to Williams up the middle, bowing forward. He got hit at the line of scrimmage. He did not stop though, like a freight train. Stays on his course. Burst forward for a first down. Up to the 27. Again, we're scoreless so far. First quarter of play, 7:30 on the clock here at Navarre. Aschenfelder lines up again, give to Williams. Williams can be stopped for a relatively short gain of 2. Last week, Nicky Williams had a great game, 164 yards and 2 touchdowns against Ponte Vedra. Sean Aschenfelder's in at quarterback. Had a 75% completion percentage while thrown for 3 touchdowns to 1 interception. So he looks to pass here. Looking for Reynolds. Did he get him? No, it bounced short. Now it's up 3rd down and 8 coming from the 25. This Navarre defense giving up 22 points per game. Was great in their first few games, giving up 15.8. Forced 10 turnovers, allowed 30-plus points once. Since, opponents averaging 28 points per game against them. 6 turnovers, 2 30-plus point games. As on 3rd down, Aschenfelder under pressure, finds Nicky Williams, who stays on his feet, breaks a tackle, gets up towards the 20-yard line, will be marked down. Really good game, turned nothing into something. And Creekside going to leave the offense out there, it looks like, on 4th down. 4th down and 3 yards for the Knights. And a timeout. No, whistle on the field. I think an ineligible player. That's Keone Moso, leader on this Navarre defense. They're bringing off the field on a crucial down. 4th down and 3 from the 21. Ashenfelder in at quarterback. 4 receivers out wide. Play action. Looking for the end zone. He's got Hampton Riedel. Touchdown, Creekside. Riedel ran a straight dash to the end zone, beat his defender, and a perfect pass from Ashenfelder. A bullet hit him right on the chest. Creekside jumps out to a 6-0 lead. 6:22 on the clock in the first. Derajati on for the extra point. Ronald hasn't missed an extra point this entire season. 45 of 45. As he lines up from the 10-yard line, the kick is up, and guess what? It's good. Creekside 7, Navarre nothing. You're listening in to the 2022 FHSAA Class 4S Football State Tournament on Schlick Sports. Creekside leads 7-0 when we return. All Knights early on in Navarre. Back here at Navarre High School on Schlick Sports. That 5.5-hour bus ride not showing for Creekside as they force a stop, get a quick 6. Extra point made at 7 as the kickoff was tipped by a man at the 22. Navarre able to recover right at the 22-yard line where they'll take over. Let's hear from a quick sponsor of ours. Viv and Olive, looking for a unique gift for the holidays? Check out Viv and Olive for fun and whimsical bubblegum breed, jewelry, and more. Out comes Navarre as they trail 7-0 early on to Creekside. Coming from their own 22-yard line, it's play action. Quick little out. We're looking for number 87, Braden Brown. Only 2 receptions for the 6-foot junior on the season. Was looking for his 3rd there. Just a little out of his reach on the little screen pass to their left. Now set up 2nd down and 10 now for the Raiders. This offense been really good all year, averaging 30 points per game. As right here they give to Eddie Love, who is wrapped up in the backfield. Cole Long there to meet him at the 19-yard line. Back him up. It is 3rd down and long for Navarre. Third down and 14. As the Raiders get lined up, this Creekside defense been solid so far. It's play action, firing up the sideline. Incomplete, nowhere close to Nate Hansen. He fell down on his route. And Navarre going to be forced to punt. It's a 3-and-out with 5:34 to go in the first quarter. All Creekside so far. They got the momentum. They got the crowd out of it. They're doing exactly what they needed to early on. As on the punt, this one away. Andrew Kelly back to return. He's going to run away as that one drops out of bounds right around the 50-yard line. Creekside got great field position here. Coming off of the touchdown. They're looking golden early on. That's time to hear from that one painter, First Coast. They're here for all your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today. Out comes the Creekside offense, 5:26 on the clock in the first quarter. They lead 7-0. Sean Aschenfelder back out at quarterback after leading the Knights to a quick 6 points. On their last drive, starting at the Navarre 47. It's play action. Under pressure, he finds Brennan McMillan, who is going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. Navarre read it perfectly. Creekside already dialed up that play a couple times already tonight. Aschenfelder faked to his right to Nicky Williams, pulled back. Looked like an RPO type play, but he had a defender right in his face. That was Joshua Wilson, the safety in there. All out blitz. Found McMillan. He had 2 defenders right there to meet him. 2nd down and 10 for the Knights. 2 receivers on each side of Aschenfelder as he takes the snap. Looking to pass. Fires over the middle field. Got McMillan inside the 20. Tackled inside the 15. Big play for the Knights. Move those chains. Knights into the red zone. Around the 12, 13-yard lines where Creekside going to take over. Again, just another seam route like the one Riedel ran. This time, McMillan cut a little more towards the middle. And that's where Aschenfelder found him. And now Aschenfelder going to carry it himself. Getting to the outside. Diving towards the pylon. Touchdown, Creekside! Sean Aschenfelder takes it himself. There is, however, a flag on the play. This could be coming back. Jacob Akel, the tackle, not happy, and it is holding on the offense. So instead of a 13-0 Creekside lead, that'll back him up for another first down. It was a great play, too. Wide open hole for Aschenfelder on the run. Great effort to get it in. Now instead, it is 1st down and 12, 10 yards from the spot of the foul. 2 running backs into the game, Aprobado and Williams. Aschenfelder going to give to Williams, who's going to be stopped for a 1-yard gain. 2nd down and 11 now for the Creekside Knights. Williams on the season rushed for 1,000 yards. Got 13 receptions for 90 yards, 2 touchdowns receiving, 16 touchdowns on the ground. Aprobado, the sophomore, also in there. He's got 236 yards on just 36 carries, 3 touchdowns as well. As right here, they fake to him. Looking for the end zone. Wide open is Reynolds. Did he get it? No, incomplete. That was a great route. Aschenfelder was rolling right on the run. Was looking for the wide open junior Ashton Reynolds. He's caught a touchdown in each of his last 6 games. The only Knights receiver in program history to ever do that. And right there, tried to drag the toes. Couldn't keep control in the end zone. Now set up 3rd down and 11 for the Knights. Looking for a signal from the sideline. Aschenfelder got a trips to his right. And Hampton Riedel to his left. Takes the snap. It's low and away. Aschenfelder again trying to run it himself. And this time, though, he'll be stopped after a 1 or 2 yard gain. So I'll bring up 4th down for the Knights, and on comes Ronald Derajati. Leads the state in field goals this year, and with just over 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter, we'll try to make it 2-score ball game from 30 yards out. You hate to see that. The Knights go from a 13-0 lead, but the holding penalty brings it back as Derajati kicks it up. The kick looks good. It is good. Derajati with his 13th field goal of the year. One of the top kickers in the nation. at least statistically, able to put the Knights on top. 10-0 with 2:58 remaining in the first quarter. Creekside off to a great start here in Navarre. We'll see if they can keep it up when we return on Schlick Sports. You're listening to the 2022 FHSAA Class 4S State Tournament on Schlick Sports. Back at Navarre High School is Creekside again with the kickoff. Dirajati trying to avoid kicking it to the return man. However, Terrence Marshall came up and got the kick. But Creekside met him there, only able to get a good 5 yards on the return up towards the 34-yard line. Fielded off the bounce around the 29, 30-yard line. And Navarre will take over right at the 35. The Raiders, safe to say, need some points here. They trail 10-0 early on to Creekside. And with home court advantage, that's the home field advantage. That's the last thing you want is they give to Eddie Love Jr. EJ, as he's known here, gets 5 yards on the carry up the middle. They got to try to find a way to get him some space, either on the outside or give him a little gap. He gets past those linebackers. That's danger for Creekside. Real heavy in the box. On this play, another give to Love, but this time Creekside was right there for it. Back him up 3 yards. 3rd down and 6 for the Raiders. Now this is where Creekside might win or lose this game. Teams that have beat the Knights have converted over 70% of the time on 3rd down. Knights have had their struggles on 3rd down this year is right here. The Raiders dial up a pass play to the right. Was looking for Terrence Marshall, but it bounced right in front of the receiver's hands, just past the 45. And now I'll bring up 4th down. 3 possessions for the Raiders, 3 punts. 1:50 remains in the first quarter. Creekside leads 10-0. They're about to get the ball back. Could really take control of this game with a touchdown on this upcoming drive. First, got to get this ball back. As the kick is up, Andrew Kelly calls for a fair catch, and we'll take it in right at the Creekside 28-yard line. Officials officially going to mark him around the 29, 30-yard line. And out comes this Creekside offense looking to really take control of this ball game. The Knights have been absolutely dominant thus far. 3 stops on defense. And 2 scores on offense. As right here, a give to Nicky Williams. Was wrapped up with Chase Marsh. Met him at the line of scrimmage. However, Nicky Williams dragged him another 10, 11 yards. Give him up to the 41-yard line for another Creekside first down. 10-0 Knights lead. Minute 30 remains in the first quarter. And a flag before the play. And that's false start on the offense. Setting them back on first down. We'll see how the Knights try to respond to this one. First down and 15 now for Creekside. Hey, you'd rather have it on first than on 2nd or 3rd. Knights offense lines up with 4 receivers out wide. They haven't used too many tight end formations, a lot of 4 receiver looks from this Knights squad as they give to Nicky Williams, who's going to get forward for about 3 yards on the carry. Give him officially 4, except 2nd and 11. This Navarre band playing loud, some cowbells ringing in the stands. It's a big crowd out here at Navarre tonight. As dropping back to pass, Ashenfelder looking to escape to his right, fires, got arrows, Topfer on the sideline. Up past the 50-yard line and past the first down markers. Creekside with another first down. Huge on 3rd down and 11. That's the type of play that'll lead you towards victory. Now on the Raider 46, Ashenfelder. Play action to Williams. Another screen pass was nearly picked, but the aggressiveness cost the Raiders as Brendan McMillan found his way up the sideline to the 27-yard line. It is the same play they've run multiple times tonight, and Connor Black, the junior, jumped it. Nearly picked it off. Looked like it might have gone through his hands. He would have taken it to the house. But instead, McMillan gets a good amount of yardage on it. And on 1st and 10, another give to Williams, and Williams just fighting for that extra yardage is big right there. Makes it 2nd down and 6. 7 yards for the Knights. And that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. Our score, Creekside 10, Navarre nothing. All Knights thus far. Before we head into a break, let's hear a few words at the end of the first quarter. You supported me getting out here to Navarre. Breakaway Insurance, the Jason Wells Agency. They shop your home, auto, umbrella, flood, life, and life insurance in the marketplace for you. So you don't have to call multiple places to find the best value. Their office number is 904-260-6811, and the website is www.brightwayjasonwells.com. And there's a new Roman Catholic community serving Northwest St. Johns County. You're invited to join St. Mark the Evangelist Catholic Mission for Mass on Sundays at 8:30 to 10:30 a.m. in Patriot Oaks Academy on Longleaf Pine Parkway. For more information, check out their website, stmarkcatholic.org. We're going to step away for a quick minute here at Navarre High School. After 1, Creekside leads 10-0 over the Raiders. They got the ball on the Raider 24 when we return. You are listening to the 2022 FHSA Class 4S Football State Tournament on Schlick Sports. Back now at Navarre High School is on 2nd down and 6. Sean Ashenfelder fires one behind Ashton Reynolds. That was nearly picked inside the 5. That was trouble. But it bounced off the hands of the Navarre defender. Dropped harmlessly to the ground to start off the second quarter. Now 3rd down and 7 for the Creekside Knights. Here we go. Ashenfelder looking to his left, under pressure, now scrambling. He's got yardage. He's got it inside the 15, up to the 11-yard line, where he is hit hard and forced out of bounds. 1st down, Creekside into the red zone. Now at the 11-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Knights. Knocking on the door. They lead 10-0. 11:40 remains in the second quarter. Play action. Rolling right. Ashenfelder spins inside the 5. Down at the 3. 2nd down and short now. Another option play there. Looked like he was going to give to Williams for a minute. Instead, pulled back, took it himself. 2nd and 2. Motions McMillan over to his right. And now fires to McMillan to his left. He motioned him towards his right. He cut back left. On the snap, he found McMillan, who was taken down at the 2-yard line. That'll now make it 3rd down and 1 on the 2. Ashenfelder diving forward, fighting for yards, fighting for the goal line, and he gets in! Creekside, 16, Navarre, nothing! Wow! Sean Ashenfelder lined up quickly, and great blocking from the O-line. He just walked it in right behind him. Got the 1st down, then took a spin move off the tackle to his left. And found the end zone right there. Derajati on the extra point is good. Creekside 17, Navarre nothing. The Knights looking like they might be well, they're looking I'm trying not to jinx it. They're looking solid in this one, trying to get their first postseason victory since 2011. Our score, Knights 17, Navarre nothing. You're listening to the 2022 FHSAA Class 4S Football State Tournament on Schlick Sports. Back at Navarre High School, Ronald Derajati on the kickoff, boots it into the end zone. For the touchback, Navarre will take over on their 20-yard line. Creekside with a 17-0 lead. A little over 10:46 remains in the 2nd quarter of play. Looking for a unique gift for the holidays? Check out Vivin Olive for fun and whimsical bubblegum bead jewelry and more. 1st down and 10 from the 20-yard line. Creekside looking really good. Navarre needs a score on this drive. They give to Eddie Love Jr. Trying to get to the outside. Flag is thrown. Taken down and forced out of bounds at the 26. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back. It's holding against Navarre. Back him up. After a minimal 1st down gain. We'll do it again. 1st down. And they're kind of walking in circles trying to mark the ball. 1st down. And there's another. There we go. 1st down and 21 from the 9-yard line. Clock running now. 10:35 remains in the 2nd quarter. Creekside leading 17-0 at Navarre. Play action. Pfizer looking left. And he's got him in. Terrence Marshall. The junior receiver comes through, gets back towards the original marker. 2nd down and 10 from the 20 now. Terrence Marshall, Jaden Reese. Watch those guys at receiver. They've already been, well, they've got all the receiving action for Navarre so far. 71% of the receiving yards on the season. Is looking for Marshall there. Bounced off his hands. And down to the ground. 3rd down and 10 now. He had Jay Boyer in tight coverage behind him. If he brought it in, might have gotten the first down and a little more. Instead, bounced off his hands. That's one he probably should have caught. Instead, it's 3rd down and 10 for the Raiders. Big 3rd down. They can't be punting from this deep in their own territory. Down 17-0 in the first half. As Feister fires towards the sideline. Got a man. Jaden Reese. Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. 4th down and 2. And no move for the punt team this time. They know this is a key drive. If they're going to go for it, they got to get it right here. Official marking at the 20-yard line. 29-yard line. 4th and 1. And now a late call for the punt team. And the Navarre crowd doesn't like it. 17-0. Creekside leads. It's Taylor Gardner. Takes the snap, kicks it away. Andrew Kelly calls for the fair catch and takes it in on the Creekside 42. Knights with the ball again. Could be heading in the direction of a blowout in the playoffs if they go ahead and get a touchdown on this drive. Already a 3-score ball game here at Navarre as Creekside leads 17-0. 9:13 on the clock in the second quarter of play. As the Knights come out, get ready for this offensive drive. Let's hear from That One Painter First Coast. They're here for your home service needs, specializing in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, full house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today. As it looks like there is a penalty on the kickoff that will back the Knights up to their own 32. As on 1st and 10, it's a give to Nicky Williams. Breaks a tackle, gets it past the 40, where he is tackled from behind by Keone Moso. 1st down and 10 now for the Knights on their 44. Aschenfelder, again with 2 receivers on either side. Looking to pass, looking downfield, over the middle. Got Ashton Reynolds. Immediately hit and taken down at the Navarre 35. He beat Trey Bragg in coverage. Reynolds with a big 1st down catch there. Navarre's had no response to this Creekside offense. It's been all night so far. There's a quick screen pass to Reynolds. Wrapped up at the 35. Toffer was blocking, and the pass led him right into the defender. 2nd down and 10 now from the 35. $8:15 now remains in the second quarter. 17-0 Creekside is our score. 2nd and 10 from the Navarre 35. Stepping up into the pocket. Sean Aschenfelder is hit hard by multiple guys. Taken down for the sack at the 39. It's incredible that he held on to that ball. Keone Moso was in there. Looked like maybe Fuller Judkins. It's now 3rd and 14. Navarre looking for a big stop. They got three down, 4 linebackers and 3 defensive backs playing way back towards the 1st down markers. Under pressure, Aschenfelder dumps it off to Nicky Williams, who breaks a tackle and gets up to the 35-yard line. So the Knights, on 4th and 10 from the 35, what do they do here? No move for the punt team. Might be a little too close to the end zone for that. A little too far to kick it. Just out of Ronald Derajati's range. And seems to be some confusion on the sideline. No whistles. 10-second on the play clock. Yep, there's the timeout from the Creekside Knights. So let's talk it over. Figure out what they're going to do on 4th down. 7:01 remains in the first half of play. Creekside leads 7-0. Time now to hear from Breakaway Insurance, the Jason Wells Agency. They shop your home, auto, umbrella, flood, and life insurance in the marketplace for you, so you don't have to call multiple places to find the best value. Their office number is 904-260-3811, and website is www.brightwayjasonwells.com. Sportsmanship is having pride in your school, your team, and yourself. Sportsmanship is respect for the game and those who play it. Florida High School Athletic Association reminds you to take on the responsibility of good sportsmanship. Play strong, play hard, play fair. This message is provided by this station and the FHSAA. And today's game in the 2022 FHSAA Class 4S Football Championships is sponsored by the Florida High School Athletic Association. We'll hear more from them later. Got to get through all these announcements. So much I got to read. Creekside's out for 4th down and 10 on their 35. Ashenfelder motions Riedel to the right. Takes the snap. Now rolling right. Looking over the middle. In and out of the hands of Riedel. He was diving to the ground. And the contact with the ground forced it out of his hands. Would have had the first down inside the 25. Instead, it is Navarre ball with 6:58 on the clock. 17-0. Creekside leads as Navarre gets ready to take over. Maybe some momentum going their way. A touchdown here would get it back to a 2-score ball game. Would get these Raiders back into it. As they trail 17-0. Heading back out onto the field. Hunter Feister in at quarterback. Eddie Love at running back. We thought we'd see more of Connor Matthews, but Eddie Love has taken practically every snap in the backfield. As Feister now running left. And oh wait, what a trick play. He got me. He tossed it to Jaden Reese, who's now past the 50-yard line. Gets it up to the 46 into Creekside territory. Big gain there for the Raiders. 1st and 10. 6:47 on the clock as it stops for the chains to be moved. Official marking at the 45-yard line now. Navarre with their first down since their first drive of the ball game. Feister. Play action. Looking down the field. Was trying to find Nate Hansen and a late flag. They're going to call pass interference on Jay Boyer. He doesn't like it. But it will give Navarre a 15-yard penalty and a first down. I wonder if the sideline kind of influenced him there, because it was good coverage, but right there, it looked to me like he tripped and fell into Boyer. You could see how they would see pass interference there. Hey, I spot Michael Carter, NFL running back for the Jets, on the sideline. That's cool. It's a handoff to Eddie Love Jr. Gets inside the 30. 5-yard gain. Actually, no, he got much more than that. It's a 9-yard gain. 2nd down and 1. Eddie Love Jr. became the first underclassman to lead the Raiders in rushing since that man Michael Carter did it in 2014, following in great footsteps as Carter, now the running back for the Jets, got the bye week this week, decided to come catch a playoff game for his old high school. As Feister under pressure, sack, the ball's out. Creekside looks like they got it. They do. A strip sack from Brody McGuff. The senior came in unblocked, hit the quarterback hard, knocked the ball loose. Ashton Anderson fell on it just when it looked like Navarre was getting something going. It's Creekside football. It is silent. here at Navarre. And thank you, Ellery Moore, for the score update. So Flagler Palm Coast jumped out to a 14-0 lead in the second quarter. Bartram Trail wasn't having any of that. It's now 34-14 in the third quarter. So it looks like the winner of this game will face Bartram Trail. Could we have another Creekside-Bartram rematch? That's a storyline to watch tonight. 6:14 now on the clock in the second quarter. Creekside leads 7-0 as they take over on offense. Aschenfelder back out at quarterback for the Knights at the 30-yard line. Navarre was finally getting the drive going. Brody McGuff, he didn't like that. See you in the chat, Ryan. The brother of former Creekside Knight Ryan McGuff. Brody been hurt most of the season. He's making an impact now that he's in. As Nicky Williams gets it outside, up by the sideline, drives forward, closing in on the 45-yard line. Gets the first down for the Knights. First and 10 now for Creekside at the 42. Another give to Williams. He powers forward. Down at the 47. Good 5-yard gain. Second down and 5. 5:55 now remains in the first half of play. Our score, Creekside 17, Navarre nothing. Second down and 5 now for the Knights. As the pass on towards the sidelines. Caught by Hampton Riedel. Now into Navarre territory. He's going to be 1 yard short of the first down marker. Third down and 1. Aschenfelder takes the snap. Takes it himself. He's got wide open field ahead of him. Goodbye, Aschenfelder. Not a defender within 10 yards. Takes it himself. 49 yards to the house. The entire defense followed Nicky Williams. They faked it to the running back. Aschenfelder got that breakaway speed. He got a block, and he got much more than that. 49-yard touchdown for Sean Aschenfelder. Darajati. Good on the extra point. 24-0 Creekside. How about it? You're listening to the 2022 FHSAA Class 4S Football State Tournament on Schlick Sports. Creekside leads 24-0 here at Navarre. We'll see if they can keep it up when we return. This game far from over. Navarre gets the ball. They need to do something with it when we return. Welcome back to Navarre High School's Ronald Darajati kicks this one into the air. Fair catch taken at the Navarre 32-yard line. 5:29 remains in the first half of play where, man, Navarre and Creekside, I thought this was going to be a neck-and-neck, back-and-forth shootout type of game. Creekside, they figured some stuff out on defense since that Bartram Trail game. They've come out. This is a really good offense that they have shut out thus far. As a give to Eddie Love Jr. He's got room! Inside the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Jalen Boyer cashes him. And a late flag. That might be a face mask. On 1st and 10, that's a 60-plus yard run from Eddie Love Jr. And a late flag, face mask against Jay Boyer. Oh, getting Navarre down inside the 10. And that's what I was worried about. I mentioned it earlier, that breakaway speed of Eddie Love Jr. Eddie got past the linebackers there. And nearly took it to the house. And on 1st and goal, gonna take it up to the 1 yard line. I'll make it 2nd down and very short to go. Navarre trying to stay in this game. Down 24-0. This is it. They got seniors on their team that if they lose will never play again. Now the Wildcat, Eddie Love Jr. powers it in! Navarre not going down easy. Confetti flies in the air in the stands. The cannon flies from the ship. Navarre not going down that easy. They strike for 6. 4:21 on the clock. Eddie Love Jr. His 9th touchdown of the year. Extra point is up. Extra point is good. 24-7. Navarre keeping their chances alive here in Navarre, Florida. Welcome back to Navarre High School. Our score, Creekside 24, Navarre 7. As a weird look from Navarre. All their kick personnel down on a knee except for the kicker. He's running up. Here it is. And it's a regular kick. Inside the 10, Andrew Kelly takes it in, trying to get towards the sideline. He is wrapped up inside the 20. Down at the 16, 17-yard line. That's where Creekside will take over. Navarre got some momentum going their way. First down and 10. Now from the 17-yard line. Sean Aschenfelder. Play action. Gets it to the outside where Brennan Millen receives it on the screen. Gets up past the 20 to the 22. It's up 2nd down and 4 yards on the gains. Give him 5. 2nd and 5 for the Creekside Knights. Aschenfelder. Again on the snap. under pressure, fires up the sideline, just a few yards out ahead of Arrows Toffer. Was tight coverage there. Tried to put it in a spot where Toffer could get it, or no one could. Ended up being no one. This pressure starting to get to Sean Ashenfelder in at quarterback. This might be why they're not sticking with Wilson Edwards with the sprained ankle. Just want to get some mobility back there, try to escape this constant Navarre pressure. Is right here, almost sacked, fires over the defender. What a pass! Right over the hands of a Navarre defender. It's caught. Landon Mensler almost had the interception. Instead, it's a first down as Ashton Reynolds brought it in at the 32. 1st and 10. Nicky Williams on the carry. He breaks away past the 50. He's got defenders on his tail. Heading to his left, inside the 10, into the end zone. I'm losing my voice. Bring it down, bring it down. Touchdown, Creekside! 30-7. Navarre thought they had some momentum. Creekside with a 60-plus yard touchdown. Nicky Williams. Wow. Extra point is up. It is good. Heading into the break, Creekside leads 31-7. You're listening to the 2022 FHSAA Football State Tournament on Schlick Sports. Back at Navarre High School, the Knights kick this one away. Taking it inside the 10, trying to return this. That's Jaden Reese. With a bit of a hole, he gets it past the 25 to the 27, 28-yard line. This is where Navarre will take this. .329 on the clock in the second quarter of play. Our score 31-7 as Navarre takes over. First and 10 from the 28. Creekside looking like they might be well on their way to their second playoff win in program history. They still got another two quarters to play and .329 extra on top of it. So they get the Knights to jump off sides. It will make it first down and 5 for Navarre. Down the 33. Play action. Feister looking down the field over the middle. He's got Jaden Reese. Ian Schultz quickly brings him down at the Creekside 42. Nice hands there to make the catch and keep it after the contact. First down and 10, Navarre. Offense looking like they might have some stuff figured out in this Creekside defense. As Feister in the offense, trying to move fast. 3 minutes remain in the second quarter. So here's the snap. Again looking to pass. Again looking over the middle. Towards the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Navarre! Terrence Marshall with the Raider touchdown. Beat Bruno Alves to the end zone. Was wide open. Doesn't matter if it was a good ball, and it was. .248 in the second quarter. Navarre not going away. Not giving up hope. They know it's far from over. As the kick is up, the extra point is no good. 31-13, Creekside still with the big lead. Navarre now scored on back-to-back possessions. We'll see if they can keep it going. First, they got to stop the Knights, something they haven't done yet tonight, outside of one drive when we return. Tonight's game, the 2022 FHSAA Class 4S Football Championship, is sponsored by the Florida High School Athletic Association. The FHSAA is a democratic organization with a membership of more than 800 middle school and senior high schools, all committed to ensuring that Florida's student athletes can compete fairly and equitably in an educational environment. The Florida High School Athletic Association, building leaders through teamwork, sportsmanship, and citizenship. As out comes Navarre, 2:48 on the clock now in the second quarter. Navarre scored touchdowns on back-to-back drives. However, an extra point missed by Taylor Gardner. So the kick is up and away. Bounces off the hands of Andrew Kelly inside the 15. He picks it up, recovers. He's got space. Past the 40, past the 50. 3 defenders on his tail. Inside the 30, taken down at the Navarre 24. Wow. It bounced, came up, bounced off the hands of Kelly. Kelly then recovered, and great blocks from the Knights. They now got the ball inside the 25-yard line, officially marked at the Navarre 22. I haven't even had time to update the score in the chat. I am sorry, guys. Okay. And a timeout called by the Raiders. Their offense starting to get going. Their defense still can't get a stop, though. They trail 31-13 to Creekside. You are listening to the 2022 FHSAA Class 4S Football State Tournament on Schlick Sports. Back at Navarre High School, Creekside's got the ball. As on first down, ball's loose. Ball's out. Navarre says they have it. The snap was wild. A botch snap. Does Navarre have it, or is it Creekside ball? Navarre's got it. They got the big stop they need, and it comes in the form of a fumble recovery. 2:18 remains in the second quarter. Can Navarre get some points and get it back to a 2-score game? So Navarre takes over, 2:18 on the clock. Feister on play action. Looking down the field again. Marshall's there again. Pass incomplete. They're going to flag Boyer for pass interference. Boyer does not like it. But like it or not, Navarre's got some yards. It's the third straight time they've run just 2 little streaks up the side. It's resulted in a big gain and a touchdown. And that time, unless Boyer didn't interfere, is going to do it again. 15-yard gain up to the 40-yard line on the penalty. First down and 10, 2:11 remains in the second quarter. Creekside leads 31-13 over Navarre. But the Raiders could get something going here if they get a touchdown. They get themselves right back into it. This one far from over. Trying to get him to jump. Feister can't. Looks towards the sideline, gets the call. First and 10, drops back. Fires underneath. Eddie Love Jr. on the reception. Tackled by Ian Mooney for a short gain of 2 yards up to the 42-yard line. Second and 8. Since he was out of bounds, clock stops. 2:05 on the clock in the second quarter. See if they just continue to dial up verticals until Creekside can stop it. You never know. That pass going, you might start handing it off to Eddie Love Jr. Play action. Looking deep downfield again. It's caught by Jaden Reese. He trips, though, inside the 20. Ian Schultz cheated on it. Tried to pick it off or bat it down, but he went about 2 yards too far and went over his hand, was caught. Probably should have been a touchdown, but Reese fell over. Inside the 20 now. First down and 10, Navarre. We could have a game. 3 receivers outside. Tight end behind the lineman. Motions him out. Rolling right. Quick pass to Jaden Reese. Takes it in inside the 10. He's out of bounds at the 9. Minute 30 on the clock. Officially marked out at the 10. Make it second down and 1. Feister trying to get the Knights show their defense, but Ian Mooney trying to cheat up towards the line, showing blitz. 4 down for the Knights. And they do. Blitz 6. Under pressure. Feister looks for the end zone. Overshot. A wide open Eddie Love Jr. by the pylon. So now 3rd and 1 coming from the 10. Minute 26 on the clock as they're bringing out all the big boys. They've showed this formation a couple times. They got all their biggest guys in there. The Knights send in their package to try and combat that. Quarterback Feister, I don't see out there. Wildcat. E.J. Love takes the snap, trying to take it himself, gets to the outside, gets to the end zone. 31-13. make it 31-19. 3 straight touchdowns on 3 straight drives for Navarre. They trail 31-19. And out to kick. Can't see the number. The extra point is up, and it is good. Looked like it got tipped. Just barely made it over the bar, but it works. 31-20. Navarre. They find themselves back into this ball game. Our score, Creekside 31, Navarre 20. This is getting serious. It was looking like this might end up being a Creekside blowout. The Knights will receive coming out of the half. I mean, the Knights just cannot be out here risking this. Their defense needs a couple stops. You can't blow a 31-7 lead in the playoffs. Right now, Navarre's fighting back. They found an answer to the Knights' defense. 31-20 is our score. As the kick is a squib, taken in inside the 30. Steps out of bounds. Right at the 29. So first down and 10 for the Knights. Minute 15 remains in the first half. Ball officially on the 28-yard line as out comes this Knights offense. Navarre crowd back into it, making noise. As under pressure, Ashenfelder fires, got Ashton Reynolds over the middle. Trying to get towards the sideline, he's out of bounds. Into Navarre territory. It's a bit of an unfavorable spot. Looked like he got up into Navarre territory, but they mark him down at the Creekside 49. Minute 06. Clock stops. Ashenfelder taking the snap again. Under pressure. Scrambling to his left. Finds Hampton Riedel right there on the sideline. Takes it in at the 47. Official marking at the 46. Second down and 5 for the Knights. Here's Ashenfelder. Claps, takes the snap. Heavy blitz, he fires, got Riedel. Now on the 35. Officials mark him down at the 36 as he fell backward with the ball. Clock stops as they move the chains. Back running now, 50 seconds and counting. Remain in the first half. Ashenfelder takes the snap. Looking over the middle, sees nothing there. Gonna run it himself. He's got space inside the 25. Gets into the 20. Takes a big hit as he runs out of bounds. He gets up just fine. Clock stops with 33.6 on the clock. First and 10 for the Knights as they get up to the 21. (31-20) Creekside. Navarre slowly climbing back. Creekside receives after the half. They want some points here. Looking for the end zone. Arrows Topper's there. On the run. Ashenfelder couldn't find him. Toffer beat his man, was open by the pylon. Ashenfelder put it over his head just a little bit. First down and 10 Knights. And it's going to be a holding call on the Knights. Forget about it. Was going to be 2nd and 10, I thought, but no, first down and 20 for Creekside. Now at the 27. No, 27-second mark in the first half. Got to get back into field goal range now. It's over the middle. There's Ashton Reynolds. Brings it in, down at the 22. Creekside going to use a timeout. They got one more of those to use. So that brings up second down and about 12 yards. 22-yard line, 23. We'll see if Creekside tries to go for the end zone. Get it back to a 3-score ball game. Or if they just try and make it a more comfortable field goal attempt for Ronald Derajati. Which, if he were to make it, would make it a 14-point ball game. There's a new Roman Catholic community serving Northwest St. Johns County. You're invited to join St. Mark the Evangelist Catholic Mission for Mass on Sundays at 8:30 and 10:30 a.m. in Patriot Oaks Academy on Longleaf Pine Parkway. For more information, check out their website, stmarkcatholic.org. Second down and 12, coming from the 23-yard line. 31-20 is the Creekside lead. Trying to extend it before the half. Under pressure, Ashenfelder fires this one way out of bounds. And a nice catch, gets some on the sideline, gets some applause from the Navarre fan base. Nice little snag from a fan on the track. Knights do have another timeout. It's third down and 12. It would be around a 40-yard field goal from here in Derajati's range, but do you try and run it with Williams, make it more comfortable? Do you take a shot at the end zone? We'll see. Crowds as loud as it's been all night. Ashenfelder fires. Was looking for Riedel inside the 10. It's incomplete. Great defense there. From C.J. Hill. And Derajati out now to attempt a 40-yard field goal. 6.4 remains in the first half. Looking to extend the Knights' lead to 14. They will receive coming out of the break. This will be a big 3 points here. As the kick is up, it is good from 40 yards out. Ronald Derajati makes it a 14-point game heading into the half. How about that? Creekside off to a good start, but this game far from over. Heading into halftime, it's Creekside 34, Navarre 20. Couple halftime announcements to make. The FHSAA is now on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Tweet us, like us, tag us on your social platforms by searching for FHSAA. Keep up with teams and people who strive to make high school athletics in the state of Florida the best. Be a fan of it all by following us on social media at FHSAA. For the latest official news about the Florida high school sports, including up-to-date brackets in the FHSAA football championships, visit FHSAA.com, the new official website of the Florida High School Athletic Association. That's www.fhsaa.com. Catch live and on-demand postseason coverage of Florida high school sports at www.nfhsnetwork.com. Brought to you by the NFHS Network, the official online partner of the FHSAA. I only have 2 more announcements to make for the FHSAA. So that's good news. Other good news, Creekside leads 34-20. As we head into the halftime break, you are listening to the 2022 FHSAA Class 4S Football State Tournament on Schlick Sports.